'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the rabbit holes, not a pink rabbit was smirking, not even the old red hippo. They had all been so naughty and caught in a trap, worried sick thinking about what Santa had in his sack. The little white rabbits were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of the green goddess danced in their heads. The Aryan girl rabbits, all in their fresh winter fur, just came into my rabbit hole and were causing a big stir. When out in the carrot patch there arose such a clatter, I put my ears to the dirt wall to hear what was the matter. To the top of my rabbit hole I flew like a flash, tore through the dirt, and accidentally tore right through my winter vegetable stash. There in the garden were pink rabbits feasting on our carrots. They looked like stuffed little pigs as they laid down trying to hide, just as Santa's sleigh flew overhead on his famous midnight ride. Then all of a sudden, crack, bang, boom! Out of Santa's sack came the green goddess with a zoom. She had been hiding for quite a while in Santa's magic sack, and all of a sudden she jumped out for a surprise attack. The pink rabbits were terrified and started to run. The green goddess was breathing fire, and it was terror from above. All the white rabbits stood at the end of the garden and gave the wagon a big shove. The way out was now blocked, and the heat started to rise. The evil pink rabbits were in for a nice Christmas surprise. The garden was aglow from the pink rabbits burning. They looked like big fancy Christmas ornaments, and this got the wheels in my head turning. With all these pink rabbits busy thieving around here, certainly the red hippopotamus would have to be near. Godzilla was on a roll, so we climbed on her back. We're going to hunt the red hippo for a surprise Christmas attack. The green goddess started sniffing like a giant bird dog. She immediately got on the trail of that nasty old red hog. Quickly we had the enemy in our sights. They had planned on being able to thieve our vegetables all through the night. They assumed the white rabbit's Godzilla was away for good. They had miscalculated terribly, and now we're trapped in our neighborhood. We caught up with them in the lettuce patch. There was no place for them to hide. They all looked surprised and utterly terrified. Above the garden, the green goddess rose. Her chest started to expand as she yelled, "Hang on, white rabbits," as her final demand. The pink rabbits tried to duck, preparing for a conventional attack, but our Godzilla went nuclear and gave the red hippopotamus a huge setback. All over the flames burst out, and the fire roared hot and bright. The green goddess kept bellowing out more fire, and it was quite a sight. She was cooking those pink rabbits, teaching them a good lesson. Higher and higher the flames rose to heaven. Then all of a sudden we heard a giant boom! The pink rabbits were burnt to a crisp, and this was the night the red hippo fell to his doom. As the red hippo went down for the count, we saw Santa's sleigh right overhead, and he was yelling out. He burst through the top of the flames and swooped down low as he bellowed out those famous 3 words, "You gotta go!" We sent those devils to Hades all at once and for all time. They were gone for good, and I thought to myself this story would make a nice Christmas rhyme. Now every year at Christmas we do the same thing. We make papier-mâché red hippos and pink rabbits, and we all dance and sing. The green goddess lights them on fire as we see Santa's sleigh, and every year old St. Nick responds the same way. He chuckles and laughs and bells with a loud voice, "Merry Christmas, white rabbits, and candy carrots for all." That old red hippo was destined to fall. Those pink rabbits were out thieving, running their schemes. They never saw the green goddess coming in their wildest dreams. Merry Christmas to all the listeners of Horus the Avenger Follow the White Rabbit, and thank you for making this podcast such a huge success.